Hello and welcome to the Lot1 live stream. I am Christopher Henley, the CEO of Lot1 Productions, and your host for tonight. Before we get into all the fun, I want to introduce who we have here. Some of you may know us, some of you may not know us. So go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys. What are your names? What you do?
Hi, I am Christian Hoffman. I am the COO at Lot1 Productions, and you probably know my work from shooting and show running season 1 of Redacted.
And hey guys, how's it going? My name is Harley Grow. I don't know if you can see it down in the bottom left-hand corner. Yeah, I run and get coffee sometimes for the company. It's really fantastic. Thanks for letting me on the show, you guys. No, but in all actuality, I'm one of the showrunners for Redacted season 1 and 2, and we call me the CCD of Lot1 Productions. Stands for Chief Creative Director. But yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thanks, guys. Well, I just want to say thank you for those who are joining. I know it has been a while. A lot has happened over here at Lot1, both good and life events that have kind of taken us away from what we want to do. But we wanted to let you know that we are still here. We are still kicking, and we got some big things coming your way, and we're really excited to show you some stuff today. So that being said, Christian and Harley, do you want to talk a little bit about what is coming in the next month and a half? Specifically, not the feature film that we're going to be filming, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but specifically in relations to Redacted. We'll have Harley, do you want to start on that one?
Yeah, so Chris hit it on the head, you guys. We're all excited to kick big things in front of you guys. I think I may have skipped a couple words there, but we have some interesting plans coming up in the next couple of months. We're working on I think we've already said it in the last one, right? We're already working on Redacted season 2, right? We're really excited for that. And we have not actually, believe it or not, we have not just been sitting around. Oh my god. No kidding. We've all been very hard at work in the background here. Christian and I are working with one of our other writers and cool little panel of people to start getting that story, streamlined for you guys. But we have a really fun idea. But I'm gonna stop egging you on at that point because I don't really think I can say much more. But if you find me on Instagram and you guys message me, I'll just tell you the entire script there. That being said, Chris has been very hard at work in the background. Christian, all of us really, we've been working on a little campaign for a little season 2 that we're probably gonna have to talk to you guys about sooner or later. But it's probably best to let it out of the bag now. We do have a campaign that we're going to be doing for our season 2 of Redacted. And then I think what you guys have a little bit of a peek into what we have planned. Maybe you guys will also just check it out, or not. Maybe you play Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe you watch the new episodes of George Lopez. It's really up to you.
So Harley's being super cryptic there. We're just kind of beating around the bush because we can't wait to show you what we're going to show you today. But just as an FYI, those of you who have questions, we are taking notes and we will address them at the end. I know you all have a bunch of questions, especially when we're being cryptic. Christian, is there anything else you want to share before we show them what we're going to show them?
I mean, how far am I supposed to go here?
Yeah, Chris, I don't know. You before we got into the live stream, you said, guys, if you say anything, I'm kicking you out of the company. But then now you're putting us out in front of everybody.
Yeah, you're making it look like we're the ones holding it today.
All right. So we'll show you guys.
I'll say one thing. We're gonna show you a thing, and
yeah,
it doesn't explicitly say what it is. But if you really know your SCP stuff, it is an adaptation of a thing that you might know.
Mm-hmm. So if you guys are able to spot the SCP in the chat, we'll throw you a gold star.
We will. People have already seen the eyeball in the background.
as always, if you message us which SCP it is, Chris will send you his left shoe in the mail free of charge.
And $5.
$5 and the gold star on the $5.
I will not do all that stuff. So I guess we'll show you now. We just want to put a disclaimer out there. Everyone should know by now, because we've said it so many times, that we are going to be crowdfunding our season 2 of Redacted. So we are confirming that now. It is not up yet. It will be up within the next couple of weeks, which is really exciting. So this thing we're going to show you is a teaser to the sizzle reel that we filmed for season 2. And the reason why we filmed this is so we could get people excited, and we hope you're excited. So it is still a work in progress. Not all the VFX are done, and we are not showing you the entire thing because we don't want to reveal too much and get the hype rolling before we even have the crowdfunding up. So without further ado,
well, actually, Chris, before we get into it so far, do you want to maybe clarify some of the terms you threw out there? This is a what of a what for what? This is a sizzle reel. For those of you out there, sizzle reels, if you're not into film and television like we are, a sizzle reel is just something you make to kind of show a proof of concept for what you have planned. And for us, it's going to hopefully show you guys what we have planned for season 2 of it. Yeah, just to fill in the gap there.
Thanks, Harley. Alrighty, here we go. We're excited to show you this. We are so nervous, but here we go. Let me just switch over here really quick.
If you guys like it, awesome. If you guys don't like it, please be nice.
Hey!
Hi, we're the showrunners of the SCP web series Redacted, and we need your help to bring Season 2 into reality.
Now, our plans for Season 2 are quite ambitious, so visit the Kickstarter link below in order to show your support and get more information.
Now, for a sneak peek into what Season 2 could look like, just keep watching.
Attention all personnel. This is your site director. Because of the recent drop in staff morale and the rumors that are running amok throughout Site 202, I've decided to set a few things straight. Yes, it is as bad as you have heard. Worse. Which is why only Class D personnel are assigned to carry out the procedure.
So, cat's out of the bag a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. Just for clarification, we know at the beginning of the video it did say that the link for the Kickstarter is below. The Kickstarter is not live yet, and I just want to clarify that. It will be very, very, very soon, but we are about to go into filming a feature film, which we will talk about a little bit too. So we won't be around our computers too much, so we just wanted to let you guys know that it is coming, and there will be plenty of behind the scenes and plenty of content for you to consume leading into the launch of it. Then we will launch it, and hopefully, if it is as successful as we want it to be, we will then have a season 2 filming not too much longer after that. But go ahead, Harley. What were you going to say?
Sorry, I was going to say, that being said, guys, feel free to ask us any questions you want. We probably won't answer a whole lot of them if they're too specific. But if we don't answer your question, maybe you could take that as a good clue, you know? But yeah, definitely keep the questions coming in, guys. Maybe We'll address them. We'll address them. You know,
Yeah, we'll address what we can without it spoiling it. That being said, Harley and Christian, is there anything that you want to say about the Kickstarter or season 2 before I then show everyone the landing page of the Kickstarter and we move on? Again, more information to come. We have to kind of be cryptic, but is there anything you guys want to talk about?
I got one thing to say. Y'all better give us money. No, I'm just kidding. No. In all seriousness, no. Hopefully you guys check out the the sizzle reel. You guys like what you see. Again, that's not a finished product. That's gonna be just a small sneak peek for you, brave few that show up to our live streams here. But the essence and the idea of it, and hopefully you guys get the feel by reading through it. Again, Redacted is a SCP series by fans for fans, and their goal really is just to go above and beyond in any way possible, in every way possible. So, if you guys take a look at it, if you guys like what you saw a little bit there, definitely follow up and follow with us, and I think you'll be very pleased. And also, it's worth saying, just a small donation gets you access to our BTS as well too. So going in there, you might see a little bit of our tiers. And if you guys really want to stay up to date with what Lot1 Productions is doing with season 2, as well as getting we'll post updates along the way. But if you want to get the inside scoop, just consider taking a look.
Yeah, we have plans for very consistent updates. Because one thing we're very aware of is it takes a lot to make something as big as what we have planned. Season 1, we technically made for $10,000, but it would have been well over $100,000 if people hadn't volunteered their time. We had over 100 casting crew on set across the 5 episodes, but a lot of the restrictions from time and money and everything just made it so that we couldn't go as far as we could have or would have wanted, but we still made something that we're super, super proud of and absolutely love. And I like to think that it's the places where you bump into your restrictions where the art really shines through. And I see some names, some speculations in the chat, and I want to say,
You're all wrong.
that ending thing is it definitely tells you who we're dealing with, but maybe not what we're dealing with. The big bad is involved in a lot of things, and we chose a big one. So, yeah, very, very excited.
Very cryptic of you guys. All right, cool. Let's we'll show everyone. So here is a preview of the Kickstarter. It is not finished. Clearly, this is just a preview, but I wanted you guys to know that it is happening. This is what it'll look like. So when we do launch it, it's going to be so important. If you want to see this season 2 in the form that we want it to take, share it with your friends. Even if you can't afford to donate, just sharing it helps so much. Getting the word out. The biggest thing for even season 1, season 2, just in general, is we need people to know that this exists, because we know what we have is awesome. At least we think it is, and you guys think it is. So the only way that we can continue to make more of it is if more people find out about it, because we get so many times of comments of how did I never know about this? How was I never aware of this? Where was this, 7 months ago? We're approaching the 1-year anniversary, and we just want to continue to grow this community, and we want to continue to create SCP content for you. So even if you can't donate, because we know that it is a large goal, our hope is that you can share it with your friends and get people to see it, because that is going to be the key to the success of us making this, and that truly is.
I mean, realistically, at least the way that we think about it, right? The SCP community is gigantic, right? And if everybody sent $1, even just if every SCP fan sent $1, oh man,
I think we'd have too much money at that.
We'd have too much money, but that's. I mean, man, take that down to every SCP fan sending 50 cents to make something really cool with us. Just really cool group endeavor, and you guys can be part of that with us, and we'd love for you guys to.
So that being said, we're not gonna beat a dead horse until it releases. There's not much more we can say, so we're gonna move on. So I would like to transition before we move into more SCP stuff is kind of what we're doing right now and what we have been doing. So Lot 1, we're very excited and happy to announce that we are going to be working on a feature film starting next week for 12 days. We can't give too much information about it or what it is, but the hope, it has nothing to do with SCP.
Yeah, this
But
is just a separate thing.
a separate
that we're
thing,
very
but
excited
we are
about.
going, the idea is that we can continue to make features, both SCP and not SCP, and continue to hone in our skills, earn some money so we can buy better gear and hire better people and just be able to create a better product for you guys. And if we're successful outside of our YouTube channel, then we can be successful in our YouTube channel. And that's really the key that we're trying to look for. So we'll be doing that. Our hope is to post some BTS content so you guys get to see like where we're at, how we work moving forward. So that way when we get into redacted content, it doesn't feel alien. We want you guys to be used to the BTS content. We want you to be a part of this journey that we are going on. And that's really the key. So we're excited. We're filming a feature film. Hopefully it gets sold and distributed and we make a bunch of money and we can then make some cool SCP content. And that's kind of the goal. So cool. Past that, before we get into more fun SCP content, I just want to talk about a little bit of the Lot1 podcast. So the Lot1 podcast is hosted by our good friend Deji Bancole. The point of it is to, share the filmmaker's journey in all aspects and all crew members. So not just actors and famous directors and famous people, but also small people like us, grips, sound designers, writers, literally everything. And the hope is to also involve some SCP creators in there as well. So if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you go check it out. It is really great. We had the writer for The Land Before Time on there and a bunch of Disney movies. He's fantastic, Stu Krieger. We've had some amazing directors, some famous music video directors. So check it out. Support all of our content. It helps us out. Just wanted to bring that up. So back to the fun stuff. Let's talk about some SCP stuff. So we're not just working on Redacted. We have a few other SCP ideas and shows that we have been playing with. Harley, do you want to talk about and kind of announce what your show is and where it's at?
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, anyways.
We have a lot of other things planned out for at least for the SCP universe that we're so involved in at this point, right? When we're on set, when we're just talking around, we're not just fans of this stuff on the internet, right? We're fans of it in real life too. I don't know if you guys can tell by our room setups or even just by our faces, right? We're kind of huge nerds, right? We're kind of big fucking geeks. And that's just the way it is. And so in our everyday conversations, little things will pop up here and there. And, I had the idea a while back and I've been talking with these guys about it on set for forever now. But the SCP Foundation and the SCP universe is so broad and expansive, right? It's a lot of fun. You get to look at these crazy monsters. You get to look at world-ending events. And that's definitely stuff that we're going to try to, look towards in the future with Redacted and with, future series. But I was always really focused on the other side of stuff. These the files that get redacted and, the paperwork that probably flows through Foundation sites, I had the thought is probably huge, which has led me and eventually all of us towards this new project that we're trying to develop called Cubicles. Cubicles is all SCP. It takes place within Site 202. It's going to be our site here that we've created for Redacted, and it takes place in the UC. I was going to say the UFC. It takes place in the UFC main title fight this Friday night. No, it takes place in the SCP universe, right? The idea is that we're taking a look at the Record Keeping and Security Administration Offices, or RESA for short. And these are the people that are in charge of redacting our files, collecting all the information and putting it into one big folder. And we all know what SCP stands for. It's secure, contain, protect, but not down in Reza. In Reza, they say scan, copy, print, and you know it's going to be the day-to-day life of some of the employees that you find in the maybe not so exciting parts of the SCP Foundation. But you know, that being said, all parts of a large entity go into making the grand vision happen. So even though they might just be stapling something or maybe filing something, you know, the workers of Reza, or record keeping and administration and security administration offices, are doing their part to help save the world one paperclip at a time. And that's, you know, and that's really what we're trying to focus on here. And the whole thing is meant to be really fun. You know, it's office comedy. If you couldn't already tell, we have water coolers. That's going to be a lot of fun too. And we'll still be able to interact with SCPs in this universe as well too. But as to when and how they come in, you'll just have to wait and see. But I hope that suffices, you know. And also, okay, I see some people actually going off for Reza in the chat too. Yeah, Reza. Yeah, see, nobody ever talks about the boring parts of SCP, but I thought that'd be one of the funnest parts to explore. And I've seen a couple of other stuff online that have done, you know, similar concepts, but none of them have really, I think, gone on the head. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. It'll be something that we start announcing for and talking about in the future as we go forward.
Yeah, and I think that's the key thing is, like, we want to make all the SCP content, both you know, large projects and small projects. So Cubicles for us is kind of, it's exploring an untouched area of SCP in live action. You know, most people focus on the files, but we want to focus on the people who are filing the files and all the funny shenanigans that can occur while doing that. So I'm really excited for this project. I hope you guys are just as excited, and we're really excited to bring it to you. And yeah, so there's that. In the pipeline, we also have 2 other SCP projects that are being developed. We're not quite ready to announce them yet. We don't want to give too much away. But our goal is really to just lean in heavy to the SCP projects and continue to develop our Redacted universe and Site 202. So, you know, I saw a couple of questions in there of, like, you know, are we going to do more MTF stuff? Are we going to do action-based stuff? The answer across the board of what kind of SCP content we're going to do is yes.
Yep.
Cubicles, not so MTF, shoot 'em up, you know, stuff like that. But Redacted Season 2, we're leaning in a little bit more into the action while still maintaining our story and our plots and staying strong with our characters. And then outside of that, we have side projects like Cubicles that we want to have fun with, you know. So we're going to try and do the broad sweep and see what people like, and continue to make the content that people like. And I think, you know, I'm just really excited. Just thinking about it makes me super excited. And
SCP is literally just a playground that we get to go and like have fun in. And so, you know, you're not going to just like go on the same slide over and over again. You're going to go on your favorite slide, and then you're going to go on the jungle gym, and then other things at parks and playgrounds. I don't know. Those are there too, and we'll be all over them.
yeah, so it's so important now, and we're just going to, you know, shamelessly plug, share the channel, share Redacted, support, you know, the channel, because it's so important. Because, you know, we want to make this our full-time thing. If every single day I could wake up and make Redacted or Cubicles or our other 2 SCP projects, I would love to do that just for a year straight. But the only way we're ever going to be able to do that is if we continue to grow our community here on our YouTube channel and continue to grow support. So, you know, if there's things you guys want to see, BTS content, more of like our weekly lives of what we're doing, you know, specific things when we're developing these SCP shows, like, just let us know, because we want to know, and we want to continue to grow this community. So yeah, go ahead, Harley. What were you gonna say?
I just want to expand. You know, I know we said we're going to be doing questions at the end, right? But there's an SCP fan in the chat, right? It's literally their name, just an SCP fan. That asks if we're going to be seeing Robert was his name, right? But the guy that was under anomalous effects from 1741.
1471 maybe.
You got to wait and see. But I really can't say too much, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, 14.
we will be taking some of the stories that we've started in season 1 and pushing them hopefully into season 2 and expanding the universe of not only Site 202 but the SCP Foundation in terms of just what we've seen on,
Yeah,
and
you,
so
you
like
already see Mark in the sizzle
Yeah.
reel.
Yeah.
So
so yeah,
Yeah, I think
that
the
was
big
it.
thing to remember here is yes, we want to have reoccurring characters across all of our shows and shorts and potential features or whatever we do. Is that's why we're building and we calling it the Redacted universe. It is our SCP universe that we want to continue to develop. So if there's characters that you're like, I really liked that character, we want to know, because we may not, think, oh, well, let's bring that character back. There's a lot of characters from season 1 that we could do a lot of fun things with in our universe. And so if you liked something like Robert's character, you just got to let us know.
and we've even talked about like, oh man, how can we continue the salesman? Because we just love Eddie so
Yeah.
much. He was such a fun person, and also the character of the salesman that he portrayed was just a lot of fun. So like, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Anything like that.
I know that Eddie's definitely a fan favorite as far as it goes.
Mhm.
I found the thirst traps of him that people have posted on TikToks, and I don't know if he's seen those. And if he ends up seeing this, I'm so sorry, Eddie.
You should send
but
those to him.
I should actually. You know what but yeah, we're hoping to see a lot of big people back.
One of the hardest things that we're having to deal with on season 2, and we've had this conversation many times, is there were a lot of really talented actors in season 1 that we want to work with again. And I think Eddie's a great example, right? Eddie played in a fantastic salesman, and we would love to continue to do some, maybe there's a salesman short in there that we can do. Or whatever it is, because we want to work with these actors again, and a lot of them have asked, can I come back as a different character? And we're like, we don't want to like ruin our universe that we've created. So the answer to literally anytime you guys are asking in the chat of like, oh, are we going to see this character again? Oh, can we do this? Is the answer is yes, as long as we can get the support to do it. And that's really the key thing, is continued support, because we will continue to make it because we like making it, but the support really helps a lot. So answers yes to everything. All right, well, that is basically everything we have to give at the moment, unless Harley and Christian, you want to talk about anything Redacted or SCP related moving forward.
I just want to confirm Dr. Bright was taken out of the head, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he got replaced.
The official canon. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't know. I think Dr. Bright ended up getting replaced.
But his replacement, still very cool.
Yes. So
but we have somebody else in mind.
Yeah. Let's see if there's any questions that we could answer without giving away too many things.
There was a question in the chat. Harley, why you so fine? I can't answer that every.
Actually, I do want to address something. 3 or 4 weeks ago, we got a comment on one of our videos. Maybe it was one of the shorts. It said, "Where's Harley Grow Out? What's he doing?" And so let's get a life update from you, Harley.
Well, I got a tattoo. I did my ribs for the first time. That was awful. I got my septum pierced. Sorry, Mom. I went to Big Bear for a little bit. That was cool. Started meal prepping. I've lost about 20 pounds at this point. Feels pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not playing Baldur's Gate 3. I am playing Diablo though, the new Diablo 4.
Baldur's Gate.
Everybody
left Diablo.
Right now, actually, if anybody who comments Baldur's Gate 3 in the actual chat, Christian Hoffman will send you your own personal version of Baldur's Gate 3. He loves the game so much that he wants everybody to be able to experience it. But that's been mainly me, you guys. That's been about it.
All right. So I have a question here from Scary Ghoul. Are we gonna see more horrific anomalies, like more dangerous ones, compared to what we've already seen?
I think I half answered that in the chat, and my answer was yes. And I'd love to fill you in on how and why, but that's a little bit specific. But they're going to be both horrific because of what they are, and they're going to be horrific because of the moral implications
The
of trying to deal
implications.
with it. The implication.
The
you know.
implications.
So, very, very exciting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We have a question.
Oh, you got a Baldur's Gate 3. There you go,
I'm
Christian.
sorry.
Sanchez Bros, congratulations. You'll
Nope.
be getting your own copy of Baldur's Gate 3 from us very
If you
soon.
come to the house, it has local split screen. You can play it that way. There's another one. That one's
Yeah.
Casey. You already own the game, Casey.
All right. Well, this has been fun, and we are excited. Continue to follow us on the socials. So we have Instagram at Lot1 @Lot1_Productions. Not .com. I'm gonna restart that. Instagram at Lot1_Productions. You can also find us. Our website, Lot1Productions.com, is currently under construction, but that'll be up soon. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share it with your friends, please. Show some love. Share Redacted Season 1. And if you want to keep up to date with where the crowdfunding campaign is at, what's going on, something we didn't talk about is we are going to be working very closely with Dr. Sherman in Site 42.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if we could talk about that.
Yeah, so we are going to be working very closely with him. He's been a great help with Season 1, so we hope to continue our Season 2 friendship there. A lot of exciting things happening with that. So if you don't know who that is, go look him up. He's a great SCP creator. And yeah, so we're going to be moving forward with this. But if you want to know updates on it, we'll keep you updated. We'll post the sizzle reel on the YouTube channel, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Shorts, literally everything we can to keep people up to date with what's going on. And we're also going to share it literally everywhere we can. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for the support and being here at this live stream. Hopefully we'll do one after the feature's finished. When we've launched the campaign and we can show the entire sizzle reel and the video essay and literally everything else. And maybe we can announce another SCP show. And yeah, not much more than there. Harley Christian, before we show the teaser to the sizzle one last time, do you want to say anything?
I just really want to play Baldur's Gate. I know that we've got some work for Season 2 to do after this. We're going to be getting stuff ready for the campaign, but I just really want to go play Baldur's Gate 3, man, Harley, what do you have to say? So a threat then. Okay.
Cool.
No. I feel like it is important to say, you guys. Yeah, we are going to be partnering with Dr. Sherman coming up here, working with him coming up. But the goal here again, right? Season 2 SCP. It's called the SCP community, not SCP individual fans, right? And we acknowledge that we're not the only content creators out there. So if you guys have favorite SCP content creators, I'm not telling you to go into their chats and bug them and tell them and say, hey, look at Redacted Season 1 and maybe consider going into, maybe consider messaging these guys for Redacted Season 2. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not. Because if I told you to do that, then it would be my fault. Right? But if you did it, that'd be probably pretty cool for someone. Us.
Yeah, we also just want to connect with more SCP content creators in general. And we know there's a lot out there, and we have connected with quite a bit. The guys who are doing cadet school, we've connected with them, Dr. Sherman, Eric M. There's a bunch. So, but we want to continue to grow those relationships because we want to really just make this our main thing. So the more we can connect SCP creators, the better. I saw one last question I'll answer. I thought we finished answering, but it says never finished about the feature, though. I'm just going to guess that. I'm just going to say it. So the feature film we are making, we are co-producing it. It is a horror film. It will be sold at market. So the hope is that it'll, be distributed wherever. We don't know where because it has to be sold. And the hope is that we can continue to do those types of things that will then in turn help fund more SCP projects, and that's kind of the key. We can't give too many details, unfortunately, but we want to post BTS content, so hopefully some vlog-ish style things, or at least photos and videos of like, you know, here's day one on filming a feature in 12 days, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, if that answered your question, I hope it did. If not, let's oh, I guess we can answer that one more question. There's gonna
just one more.
Yeah. Is there gonna be any references to SCP containment breach?
I mean, we did a lot of that in season 1 already, and we wanted to do a lot more in season 1, and season 2 maybe doesn't have a lot of that specifically right now, but that is always on the back of our mind, because that's honestly one of the things that really got me invested in SCP, is playing that game however many years ago that was now.
Yeah.
And just talking a lot.
The answer will be, we like doing containment breaches, and you kind of see that in the teaser of the sizzle reel. So we're trying to mix, we're trying to mix action with storytelling, and we want to focus on the stories of these people that are experiencing this, with a sprinkling in some action, and that's all we'll say. So that being said, enjoy watching it again. We'll play it one more time, and thank you for showing up and continue to show support, and we love you guys. And hello, Frank, good to see you, man. And here we go.
I love you.
Hey.
Hi, we're the showrunners of the SCP web series Redacted, and we need your help to bring season 2 into reality.
Now, our plans for season 2 are quite ambitious, so visit the Kickstarter link below in order to show your support and get more information.
Now, for a sneak peek into what season 2 could look like, just keep watching.
Attention all personnel. This is your site director. Because of the recent drop in staff morale and the rumors that are running amok throughout Site 202, I've decided to set a few things straight. Yes, it is as bad as you have heard. Worse. Which is why only Class D personnel are assigned to carry out the procedure.